everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I have decided I need a break from uni and a bit of a distraction and some comfort food. So what better thing to make than the brownies that I was talking about in my last video. So I've got my tray, I just gave it a first wash after receiving it. I've got my recipe right in front of me. Let's do this. First off, you will need to grease and line your baking tray. This is no doubt the least fun part in my opinion, so best to get out the way straight in the beginning. Then you're going to add 175 grams of butter and chocolate into a heat-proof bowl in preparation for a water bath to melt the two together. Now you want to make sure that the water doesn't touch the bottom of the bowl, the water doesn't boil and only simmers, and you have to stir constantly so that it doesn't burn. To cool off, take the bowl out of the pot and place it on a cold, wet cloth, and this will help speed up the process a bit. While the chocolate batter mixture is cooling off, you can start to weigh out the rest of the ingredients to pass the time, and I will leave the list of ingredients and a link to my sister's blog in the description below in case you want to try these brownies out for yourself. I recommend, if possible, to already buy the pecan nuts chopped though, because this is a very tedious and long process. Unfortunately, my phone stopped recording here, but once the melted chocolate and butter mix has cooled slightly, stir in the brown sugar and the salt, and then gradually add the beaten egg little at a time, mixing well between each addition. Finally, sift in the flour into the mix and gently stir it in until fully incorporated, and then add the chopped pecans or your chocolate chips and then mix till it's all blended. Pour the brownie batter into the prepared tray and then spread it out so that the batter distributes itself evenly into all four corners. So I just got the brownies out of the oven and I think I burnt them a bit. I mean, not much, but... So if I show you like this, you can see that it's kind of like dark brown, more going like direction black on some of the edges, and I used a knife to poke in to see if it was done, and there's nothing stuck. But with brownies you usually want them to be gooey, so it's not actually bad if there's still like a tiny bit stuck on it, not raw, but you know. I think I might have done them a bit too long. I did do them for like 20 minutes, and at home I always do them for 17, and this is so stupid because this oven I know is hotter than the one I have at home, but it's because I think this tray, I feel like this tray is a bit smaller than what I had and the brownies were thicker, hence I thought they would need a bit longer. I should have just done 17 and then checked, and if they needed longer, given them longer, but hey, never mind, it doesn't matter. I'll still eat them. I'll coat them in icing sugar and I'll still eat them. Okay, so basically I'm now going to make a parcel with some brownies for 3 or 4 or 5 friends of mine, and I'll just see how many I can put in that everyone has equal amount and that I can also still have some brownies for myself. So yeah, I'm gonna do that now. I just realized as well I should probably taste them first before I give them to other people, just in case they're absolute shit. So I'm going to take one that looks a bit burnt. So I'll take this corner piece so you can see it's a bit... Can you see? I'm not sure. Try like a beauty guru. So it is a bit blacker around the edges, but it still feels squishy in the middle. So for me, I like to have my brownie with icing sugar, or more icing sugar with brownie, and make sure every little bit just has to be covered. I don't know why. I've got a pretty steady sweet tooth, so hey, let's give it a taste. Ooh. It does taste a bit burnt. No! I do have to clarify, they're not bad, but I know how they usually taste, and they're not even nearly as good as how I usually make them. So that is what is annoying me right now. is that I know they could be so much better. Should I still give them to my friends? I'm not sure now. I mean, it's comfort food if nothing else. I just had a piece that was less, like a bite that was less burnt. That was actually better. I'll make sure to give my friends the pieces in the middle then. Because they should be a bit better, hopefully. Okay, I don't mind this. Needs a bit more icing sugar though. Also, why am I eating this with a fork? Who eats brownies with a fork? Or with a fork this size? Weird. Oh. Student life. And now I put the rest of the brownies in here for myself. Okay, so I'm on my way now to take my brownies to Harry's because he's leaving to go back home for Easter tomorrow, so he's the most important person to get the brownies to today. But I've got taekwondo training straight after, but I have to probably throw the brownies up to his window. So I thought, just for added protection, I would put the brownies in a bag so that if I throw them, the tinfoil doesn't come off and the brownies go flying. So let's see how this goes. I'm gonna try and throw them up. Unfortunately, that is where the video ended because my phone storage was full. I can say though, I did manage to throw the brownies up to Harry's window. They made it safe and sound, so that's at least great. But as I said, I've not been able to film anything anymore until I now freed my storage. So over the past few days, I've just been giving my friends the brownies, and they seem to like them. I think no one's really complained about them being too burnt, so maybe they're just being nice, or maybe I'm just being too harsh on myself because I know how they usually taste. Either way, I've still enjoyed the brownies anyway, and I think you should definitely go try and make them yourself because they are delicious and they are still the best brownies in the world. Even if I burnt them a bit, but they're still the best in the world. So unfortunately this video was pretty much a fail. Number one, because I burnt my brownies, and number two, because my storage was full. But you know, we learn from our mistakes. It hopefully won't happen again. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and comment down below if you do try and make these brownies yourself and how they went for you. I'd love to know if they tasted good or if you thought they were absolutely disgusting. I mean, who knows? Subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!